Yes! 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 Finally! Hey, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, gnomes and gnomettes. Welcome back to the MT and me. Now, you can probably tell I'm a pretty happy guy, because as you just saw, I got my box in the mail. It only took almost 3 weeks, but I got it. Finally came. So, let's hope it was worth the wait. Now, in this box, where'd my knife go? Oh, here it is. In this box is a small Y-shaped piece of metal that will help me mount an air cleaner onto my carburetor. At least it had better be in this box. If not, I'm going to be very, very disappointed. And we don't want that. So, let's have a grand opening here and see what we can come up with. Maybe. Here we are. Okay. Plastic. More plastic. Plastic with something in it. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. Wow. I searched the planet for you, literally. Remember, I found one for sale in Australia. Huh? So, this one only had to come from Florida. I think the one from Australia probably would have gotten to me quicker. And let me say right up front, it was not the fault of the seller. It got delayed in transit for reasons that no one really understands. But I guess the USPS had an issue, but they finally got it straightened out, and it's here. Okay, now we got it. It goes on this. So let's see if it'll go there. Otherwise, I'm really going to be disappointed. Okay, I am probably not going to be particularly comfortable here, but we're going to do this anyway. Alright. Now, here's the carburetor. Here's my part. The idea, once again, is for this to fit right in here and give me, of course, a mount for the air cleaner to screw down on. Now, the carburetor has these slots here and here, and there's also a small hole at the bottom of the slot to hold that in place, and the hole is for that pin to fit in on. So now, I guess it's a simple matter first to see if this thing's going to snap into place easily. Obviously, it's not going to easily. Try it the other way to see if that makes a difference. Ah! Almost there. Look at that. All right. Just had to get it oriented properly. So now, we're in place. Now we get to see how this whole air cleaner assembly that I'm about to drop on top of everything is going to go in there. Get all the junk out of the air cleaner. This is a spacer to help the air cleaner fit on there. Like so. Okay. That is rather snug. I don't think it goes that way. I think it goes over here. Maybe. Fits better over there. Now, do I have a... What that? I apparently don't have a wing nut to go on top. So anyway, let's see if this is going to work. In a word, not quite, because it's not long enough. Really? Come on. Okay, this spacer is probably the problem. I wonder if that thing will work the other way. No, it will not. It has to be like that in order to hold it up off of the mechanisms. Okay. Now, let me note right here that this is not the original air cleaner, and I don't think it's the air cleaner that came on the engine. This came from a nearby salvage yard. It came off a 440. All of the 360s and 318s that they had in the yard, the air cleaners were already gone from them. So this one came off of a 440 4-barrel, which explains why I have to have this adapter, because the opening is actually large. A 4-barrel carb's got a much larger mouth on it than a 2-barrel. And this came off like a 4-barrel Holly, so it's totally different design carburetor. But they make this adapter to make it fit, and it does work. It makes it fit. It just, this entire thing stands up taller than my little mount is. I can get a 2-ended screw adapter and screw it down on there and put something else in the end and extend it up. And that's probably obviously what I'm going to have to do, because it's not going to lock down the way it is. Something else I had been worried about was the hood fitting back over the engine with this air cleaner on. I'm a little concerned about that too. It looks like there's enough clearance, but the hood has some insulation inside it for sound and for heat coming off the engine, so that helps to keep you comfortable here in the passenger cabin. And I don't really want that laying against the air cleaner, and I'm afraid it will be. So, where does that lead? Well, for one thing, it leads me that I can't leave that sitting there, because it won't stay there. Okay. clunk, clunk. All right, so we got this, and I'm glad. I'm so glad, because this is exactly what I've been looking for months, and it finally got here. And it fits, and it works. It just doesn't really work with that air cleaner, but that air cleaner is technically not the proper one to have for this application. So am I any better off than I was? Well, yes. I have a way to mount an air cleaner now. It's just a question of finding the right air cleaner or adapting this so that that will fit. One of two things. I'll probably try that first, and then we can experiment with the hood, the cowling for the motor. The cowling I have has been damaged. It has a big chunk broken out of it. So that leaves me with the necessity of either one, finding another cowling, or two, repairing this one, or three, fabricating one in some form or fashion. I am not a noted fabricator. Just saying. But Ree is. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get a little further down the river, as they say. For now, okay, we got this in, we got it on. I'm good, I'm happy. Thank you again for finally getting it here, people, anyone involved in the delivery. I do appreciate it. And it works, kinda. It does what it's supposed to do. I will say that. It is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Whether it will do exactly what I need it to do, I guess that remains to be seen. But one small step for Pearl, once again. And I will start nosing around for the hardware I need to extend this screw. I have to get a measurement on it to see exactly what it is. And see about getting that extension done so that we can actually lock this down in place and see how it's going to look and what it's going to be like. And then, if we still have a problem, well, I guess we'll look for another air cleaner. So, the gas line. Let me give you an update on the gas line. I think I mentioned last week that I was still trying to decide which one to buy, because I do have to order it. I have since found that maybe I'll be able to get that locally after all. I've got a couple of auto dealers checking on that for me to see if they can take care of it. And if I can, I like anyone else, I like to keep my business local if at all possible. Buying online is the greatest convenience that's come along in a long, long time. But it doesn't help your fellow local merchants very much. Okay? Keep that in mind. So I'll update you on that, and maybe next time around we'll have some more to do with the air cleaner and be able to put that fuel line in place too. So yeah. We're going to have this engine running. You just wait and see. Yeah. It was a very small job we did this week on Pearl, but an important one, and one that I have wanted to get done for a very long time. So I'm glad you were here with me to share the moment that we finally got our little carburetor air cleaner mounted. Now if we can just get an air cleaner on there. But that's for another time. For today, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, as always. If you have not subscribed, you can do so below, here on the MT and Me. Subscribe! on YouTube, and of course, watch my YouTube channel, The MT and Me, every weekend. Also, give me a thumbs up on this video. That really helps YouTube take notice of us and what we're doing here on the channel. Nomies, couldn't do it without you. Love you guys and gals. Thanks a lot for being part of the master plan with Pearl. Till next time around, I'm Russ, and we will talk later.